Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 4, my co-op series with Adam, and we're picking up with Blue on the run, or Dark Blue on the run anyway. Adam's light blue over here. He just finished sieging Heartfang. So this guy's capital is down, Lexan's capital. I am moving in to try to pick him off. I've got my armies heading up this way to try to finish him off. We're hoping to kill him off before he gets another throne city. In the comments for this week, we've got just a couple that I want to go over real quick. These won't take long. One of them was from True Power Zay, advising me to get an item forge soon. I think it's a good idea to do now, actually. Now's probably the time. I've got a decent amount of magic materials amassed, and just getting a better item on my heroes would be a good thing, particularly my leader, actually. One thing about the Eldritch leaders that the game doesn't really tell you is this relic they start with, it says it's a tier 4, but it's not actually a tier 4. You can get a lot more damage output if you actually make a tier 4 relic yourself, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to go to my capital over here, and I am going to make the item forge. There it is. So we'll have that done in a couple turns. The nice thing about the item forge is that you get access to this menu, and your city can still build other things. So it doesn't tie down the city building items, which is what I think it did in Age of Wonders 3. So yeah, and then the only other feedback was actually a brief piece of feedback for Adam, but we were talking about the spring fairies, and there was some advice that from Chris Lighthawk. Sorry, the True Power Zay is the person who suggested the item forge. It was Chris Lighthawk that suggested Adam keep a spring fairy around Richard, because Richard is an extremely powerful hero with a long-range gun, and having a method of giving him perfect accuracy would be pretty handy. He is here in the city. You can see all this stuff. Adam did mention that Richard does have a lot of accuracy bonuses as it is, so it might not be entirely necessary, but it should still be useful. And just having him around a spring fairy will be able to buff other things as well. So, all right, that's it from me. Adam, what do you have for this episode?
Not a whole lot. Just took down Heartfang last episode. Still kind of shoring up my borders, but I think I'm going to draw the armies that are like on my west end near the Great Bird's Nest and Hornwood. I think I'm going to build together one army that I like and send it back just to clear out a couple things around Holy Cardboard Box. Just because I've got a lot of mana nodes and like Pearl Reefs and that Brigand's Refuge. I got a lot of things back there I would like to clear to start benefiting from them. I kind of had to run off before clearing a lot of them to go deal with the infestations earlier, and I just haven't gotten back around to it yet.
Yeah, because Blue kept you busy once you were over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can make some progress on that in this episode. I'm gonna start by acknowledging that I have multiple infestation problems appearing on my borders now. Nothing super serious yet that I can't handle. I should be able to take these guys out now, actually. So I'm gonna try to get rid of this group, including the Severing Golem. Unfortunately, that is a tier 5, so I gotta be a little careful with this one. But I have like extra animals here that I've just been sitting around, so we're gonna bring them out. And I think, do I have no Phantasmal Rituals ready? But do I want to summon another wild animal now? I probably do. I need to get these people down here, but they're just too far away. Well, the fairy's not. No, the fairy's not too far away. So I could get them in the battle to help. And how far can you go after this? Because I want to get them close enough to the dragons to be able to assist. We'll throw in another animal summon. Although I can't get it on a forest tile. Or is that a forest tile right there? Yes, it is. Okay. Unfortunately, it's just a mire crocodile. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. All those animals are just kind of like extras. Like, it's fine if I lose a few of them, but I just mostly needed extra units. It is not fine if I lose a Spring Fairy on this fight, so I'm going to do this one myself. I actually didn't do any manual combats in the last episode. Yeah, they were off by themselves. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so they get the Strengthened True Strike bonus. Ooh, the fact that they give Strengthened is also going to be really nice for Richard, because that's just more base damage output. Alright, I've only got one pikeman in this group so far. Gotta try to protect the vulnerable units. The fighter units, the elephant, they're all expendable if I need to. The Mire Crocodile's expendable. Just want to, like, try to get the stuff that I don't care as much about onto the front line. And the Severing Golems have a pretty long range ability. No, it's not super long range, but it is
They
AOE.
do have one that hits anywhere on the field.
Yeah, I can't really do that much about that one. Jeez. It's a 3-turn cooldown as well, so I kind of need to take the offensive here. I should be able to lure them into coming out after me. The pikeman is incredibly tanky, so I'm going to try to use that to my advantage. It's about as far forward as I can go right now. Anybody else lingering around the edges? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that ability is what he does. Alright. Elephant took a hit, but I should be able to get my spearmen in. What I would like to do is hit that roving furnace for as much damage output as I can right now. I also probably want to heal up my guys. Okay, they sort of set themselves up for this, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think I should probably get regen on some stuff. Especially the spears, they're going to be important here. You know, I might actually ignore that furnace and instead focus more on the mage lock. I think that might be better. Yeah, I think just a primal lunge right here. Should have probably given him strengthened beforehand, but it's okay. What I'm going to do instead is give all these range units over here True Strike. And strengthened. Oh gosh. Does that give them extra range too? I didn't think the blowgun normally, or maybe they're elite rank. That's where they're getting the extra range. Yeah. Okay, well I can just straight up kill that mage lock now. And the only thing that forge can charge into is my spearman. Try to trigger bleeding on the shield guy to give him some damage over time. And then everybody else should be safe. I actually don't think I should really lose anyone here. Unless they've got some little trick up their sleeve that I am not seeing. Okay. I don't even feel the need to really use a spell here, so I'm Not going to. I guess I'll hang on to my mana. Might need one on the next turn. Okay, so he ran down, got his one shot off, but really didn't do much. Some debuffs on my spear, but I can actually get rid of those using this fairy's healing ability. Not that one, this one. The Blooming Life. Removes negative status effects. And I can target that to include the elephant. Kind of like this. There we go. Got rid of pretty much all of those debuffs. Now I just need to get... I need to damage this thing. I have another Spring Fairy that could give my hero True Strike and Strengthened. Don't really need to do Incinerate, but honestly, it's probably not a terrible idea here. Can't really burn that guy, but that's okay. He's on fire. That makes sense. Alright. Should be able to finish him off. Can't quite get him with the Spring Fairies. That's okay. We'll just take the extra shot. I need to get something in that guy's face. It's going to be my Spearman. Okay, finish him off, please. Alright, any other ranged attacks should probably target that. Oh, that fairy can do a ton of damage. Okay, we're going to do that. Yeah. Maybe I can finish him off. He's close. I don't think that thing can be flanked, which is why I haven't done Marcus Prey, or Distracted, because it's a construct. I'm not sure that the Severing Golem can either. You know what? For the moment, I'm just going to leave these guys here. It'll force that thing to attack them, and it won't really do very much damage. The elephant can go after this thing. Elephant can't push that thing back, though, because it's too big.
I think they can be flanked, Bob.
They can be flanked, but they can't be distracted.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my Marcus Prey won't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it here, because I don't think that thing can shoot while I'm engaging it.
It can't.
Okay, that's fine. And that's also fine. The wolves are a little bit on fire, but, you know, that's probably okay. I can finish this off with the fairy pretty easily. And then these things, as powerful as they are, once you surround them, they got nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and buff my troops down there. And then I should be able to just plink away at it until it dies. In fact, those darters are gonna do a bunch of damage because they have the electrical, or, well, one of them had the electrical buff. Okay. That's one invasion down. And now I have to deal with the necromancer bone dragon things attacking the stuff in my capital.
Hey. Hey.
Let's try to just keep all my units bunched up. There we go. Okay, looking good. Over there, at least. Those things still got 2 turns to siege that. I should be able to get to them before they're done, or around the same time that they're done. Now for my leader's armies. Need to start moving to intercept blue. This should be a safe battle. There's a tier 4 spider here, but I don't think there's any way I can get it. Unless that particular thing triggers that lets me use Eldritch Domination. I might actually intentionally go around that. Nah, but if I veer off the road, that's going to slow me down a lot, and killing blue is more important, so... yeah, we'll just kill it now. It was tempting to go around that just to try to recruit the spider later. I think there's like a hidden countdown timer on how often you can do that. Okay, pretty easy auto there. And some food growth in my city never hurts. Oh yeah, I'll be able to reach him next turn. Although he might try running, but can't really do much about that if he does. It's like, technically we can try to outclick him, but that is risky in this game. Okay, now next Tome of Magic, and I think it's going to be... so I have 2 options here when I hit my tier 3s, and both are great. In the long run, I am going to try to be getting gold dragons with this build. They're very, very good. And getting them early so you can start leveling them up is pretty nice. But Tome of Vigor is also nice because it gives you super growth and empowered beasts, both of which improve your armies like now. And by quite a bit, especially empowered beasts for 20% bonus damage on all your animals and 10 hit points. It's very good. And plus you get summon greater animals, so I can stop summoning crappy tier 1s and trying to evolve them. I think the Tome of Vigor is a better choice if you want to get powerful fast, and in a game like this we kind of need to. The dragons are for super late game if it drags out that long. So we're going to go Tome of Vigor. I think that's normally the best choice. Just because it improves things you already have with this build. Ooh, it gave me all of the ones that I wanted. And I can only lock one of them, I think. I think Empowered Beast is probably what I want to do first, and then lock Super Growth. Summon Greater Animal, for now I can just keep evolving animals. But I have a lot of animal units already, so yeah, we're going to lock Super Growth. Maybe, if it'll let me, there we go. And get Empowered Beasts first. Okay, Presidio can annex a province. I have no idea what this city needs, but it doesn't have any wood cutting camps, so I'm probably going to grab some of those. It would just be nice to find one that has some resources in it or something. I guess I'll take this one here to sort of wall off that top border a little. Did get another level on my leader. And after discussing things in the last episode, decided that Magecraft is definitely worth taking on them, so I'm going to take that. Yeah. Start getting those Magecrafts. Buffing her damage output. Spells are good. Oh crap, the Asher or whatever, the Eldritch bad guys are sending stuff after me. And we all know there's Adam's battle. Adam did pretty solid work there, only losing 1 mage lock, sieging that city. Okay. That's it. I think Adam's been at the end of his turn for a hot minute there. This was a busy one for both of us.
I've only been there for a couple minutes.
Yeah, that was a busy turn for both of us. You had a huge siege. I had an invasion to ward off. And hopefully I can You know what? I'm gonna leapfrog my units here a little bit so they don't get caught off guard. And attack.
How long does it take for rally liege troops to get, once you tell them to recruit? Is it like 2 turns, or?
Ooh, Springfairy barely survived that one. I'm just gonna take it. Actually, no. I know some of my viewers like to actually watch me take down the leaders, so we'll just pick on this guy. Sorry, what was the question about Rally of Lieges?
Does it take 2 turns after recruiting them for them to get to your city?
I think so, but I haven't been able to consistently identify that.
Okay.
Alright, there's Lexan, and I don't think that he's had a chance to move his capital yet, so this should be the end for him.
Could be. I mean, his capital just went down last turn. If he moved it already, that's cheating.
Hey, right here. Go get him. In fact, all we need to do is kill Lexan, and the battle ends, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. Watch out for the fires everywhere. Wonder what did so much damage to my fairy. I don't think it's fair that my Eldritch leader will get set on fire for going over the bushes.
The fire?
Yeah. She floats. She shouldn't... The fairies can go over it fine. I don't know why...
What's the difference between flying and floating?
Well, actually, both are technically floating, I think. Or maybe the fairies are flying.
Fairies are flying.
They are flying, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe my...
Gaia just drags her tail along the ground as she floats above it.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see what Lexan's capable of over here. He's probably going to use a breath attack. Yep. Alright, I think he's dead here. In fact, I'm going to mark him as prey and just pick on him really hard. Oof, that's a heck of a lot of damage. Killed by a lowly beetle. How embarrassing. That's it.
Bye, Lexan.
And so falls blue. Dark blue. We need the other blue to stay alive.
I would prefer it.
Okay. And just like that, Presidio is no longer under siege, and I can actually fix this crap. Oh. Celebrating the death of Lexan. I actually might want to spiritually guide him to Mage Haven. 20 alignment would be good for me right now. So would Imperium, but... right now I'll take the alignment. It's been harder to come by for some reason this game.
That's kind of interesting.
Still only at 65. What?
When you killed him, it instantly migrated his city for me. I was going to have to wait 2 more turns.
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
I didn't either.
Cool. Fix up all this crap that they broke when they were up here. I don't know where these guys are going. This NPC army of Marauder Guard. Where did they even come from? Is that all the way from the Pirate Cove way up there? There's no way. Although I guess I am the closest player. I don't want to go all the way up there to kill that. Ah. I hate infestations. Okay, since I'm here, I might as well siege and capture Magnaford and just release it as a vassal. Be cheaper and faster than making peace, I think. I do really want to get my main armies down to the front line, but... Whoa, my audio's glitching out. Yeah, we can do a pretty quick siege, I think. Can I get anyone next to it? Yes, I can. Perfect. We can start it on this turn. Hey, folks. Don't mind us. We'll just take this. This is probably going to be a 2-turn siege no matter what. Maybe I can... No, I could actually do this in one with a headlong assault. I might not even need headlong assault. Construct onagers. Undermine walls. No, I'll do it. It's free, and it doesn't really... People were talking to me about how it would probably be good to use headlong assault more often, so... And then I can do undermine the walls, and for a pretty cheap 1-turn siege. That UI should update, and there it goes. Just 1 now. There's still stuff I want to clear in the borders of Deep Lair, but there's just always something else going on around here that I need to take care of. Oh, I'm very close to being able to reach those guys. I wonder if I could split off some faster units to get them. So if I go... Okay, it's being weird with unit pathing. So there's a little... I don't know if you'd call it a bug in the game, but it's just a weird little UI thing. You see how it says, like, the yellow border indicates this army can reach this spot? The reason it's doing that is because that army can technically reach that spot, but not if they move as a group. Because of different movement restrictions on each of them. And I would like them to get there because... How close can these guys get? Yeah, they can move plenty far. So if you just click and move them individually, they'll all reach to where you're trying to go. Like the ferries could go together because they're going to have the same movement. But they're all going to take slightly different paths. There we go. So while they can technically go there, it's just weird about it. Also, these two will probably benefit from taking slightly different paths, because the ferries just float across stuff. And then that should leave the warg with just enough movement to initiate this fight. This is probably going to be one I have to do myself, unless I just lose crap units that I don't care about. I just lost a warg. I don't care enough about that to do it manually. Although it was the warg that was doing all the heavy lifting in terms of reaching things. Okay, I did get another Ancestor Warden to add to the group. Good timing on that. Alright, welcome to the team, I guess. Gosh, that Umbral infestation is absolutely out of control. The one west of my capital is a freaking mess. It's a mess that currently is somebody else's problem, so I'm not worrying about it. I think I'm going to go deal with that derelict workshop, since I know that's sending stuff at me right now. Okay, Presidio to produce tavern. I do need the bathhouse. Their morale is not great. Okay, this is the guy that I accidentally got Holy Retribution on. He does actually have Restoration available now, so I'm going to take that, because that's what I intended to pick on him in the first place. But I don't have the Imperium to respec him, so he's just going to be like that for the rest of the game, probably. Animal Handler's good. Yeah. Take that. And we got Summon Wild Animal again. I don't really need it up there. I'm just going to keep summoning them down here for now. At least that thing evolves. That thing does not, but it'll make a decent scout. I might need to cool it on the summon wild animals for a little bit. I'm burning through all my mana. I'll maybe get one more and then stop. I do want to try to scout. Yeah, I'm a quitter, I know. I am going to try to use this crow to scout a bit, though. Maybe down kind of closer to Adam's area.
Are you taking Magnaford?
Yes. I'm going to vassal it.
I'm working on vassling Grothheim.
Magnaford's actually one that I might want to... In retrospect, I'm kind of thinking I almost want to keep Magnaford, because there is a... Well, I could use an outpost to get that technically. There's one of those wizard tower things that lets you have like a 15 damage per turn siege project that you can do that just costs mana, I think. I can make peace with... What did you say you were doing with Grothheim?
I gave him a Whispering Stone, and I'm going to use Faithful Whispers to try to get him.
I can make peace with them for free, so... There we go. So that way they aren't bothering me. I'm going to remain at war with Magnaford, though. Alright, I think that's it for this turn. Deep Lair is still working on the estate hall. I should have my item forge ready on the next turn. Oh wait, hang on. Still want to be producing units in my capital for sure. Honestly, it's just going to be Ancestral Wardens and Glade Runners for a while. They'll make up the backbone of my army. Especially those Wardens. These Ancestral Wardens are freaking incredible.
There we go. I have a young golden and a young obsidian dragon.
You're getting your dragons faster than I am. And I'm actually, that's part of my build.
I got him through Rally of the Lieges.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check mine. Still nothing good. I mean, I got like a tier 3 Ancestral Warden from a different race. And I guess a Gore-Tusk Matriarch's okay. But you can get better stuff. I do like grabbing unicorns when they show up. I really like the unicorns. The phase ability's really good. Tier 1 units gain experience faster. That's probably worth picking up for the spiders that I currently have in my army. Although I'm sure there's other... There was something else in here I wanted. Oh yeah, it was this one. Career Soldiers. That'll give my Shock Shield and Polearm units more XP. Do I have enough to swing for this as well? Or is there something more important? No, I'm gonna save for that Mines Grant 3 or 10 mana one in Materium. There's also a bunch of stuff in here that gosh, I just do not have enough Imperium right now. Maybe I should have taken the Imperium from that event. Yeah, both were good choices, I think. Alright, let's get Wizard Tower level 1 upgrade. I would like to get some nymphs. And the item forge is ready. We'll dive into there in a second. I do want to summon one more animal, and this will probably be my last one for a little while. I did get... Oh, it was a tier 2 spider. That's what I wanted. Let's make sure to get that person with the army leader here. And we'll probably take a step into the territory of that derelict workshop and hopefully prompt it to come after me. I want to get that spider into a good army, so we're gonna send him here, I think. Bring this guy down, and then whoever I want one polearm, I want an archer with them. The archer can't quite reach, so we'll have to wait on that. Keep both the fairies there. In fact, you can have one of each fairy. Would like to keep the other fairy with the archer. Oops, I have slightly moved them wrong. There we go. Alright, you go there. His army's pretty much set. Keep the fairy with the archer and kind of near all these range units. And then everybody else can go in the last stack. Okay, this is kind of a weird grouping of units, but it should do the job. My capital can grow again. What do I want to pick up here? What is this? Is that production resources? I should have picked that up a while ago. Maybe my bird. Nah, he's too far south. We'll just let him carry on. I want to try to start scouting enemy territory. Alright, this should be an easy mop up over here. Magnaford. Congratulations, I'm your new boss. You work for me now. While I'm up here, I think I'm gonna go try to get that shifting spire. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get an outpost on that. I might eventually vassal Magnaford and release Presidio. Or no, incorporate Magnaford and release Presidio as a vassal. Unless I can get another... That's 200 Imperium to increase city cap again. That might be worth it if it gets me this wizard tower thing. Plus, this city has a hidden fountain in it too. This is a pretty nice city. And it's got one of these Stormcrow dens. This is probably worth keeping. Alright, my main army is going to stay up here for a little bit. So that I can try to get a long-term powerful siege option. Alright, let's see what I can forge in the item forge. I actually don't have as many magic materials as I thought I did, but it doesn't really matter. What I'm after here is mostly the tiers, and I want to start with a new relic for my leader. Cosmic damage. Who are we up against here still? We're up against what looks like primal culture, I think. Hulking Reavers. No, barbarians. Dark. Barbarian. Actually, there's only 3 left. 2 barbarians and a dark culture. So against that, with the dark culture being in the mix, I'll probably do spirit damage. And then what else pairs well with that? Okay, that's an AOE option. I might want the crit chance. Or inflict condemned. That lowers status resistance and can make follow-up attacks easier with mind control abilities. Although, honestly, probably if I'm attacking something, I'm not going to be trying to mind control it, so I don't know how useful that would actually be. Inflict Taunted could be actually really powerful on an Eldritch Relic, because you can use them from such long range that the enemies might just try to run through your army to get to you. I'm going to try that. That sounds interesting. I'll get that. Despair is not really something I'm going for in my build. Weakened might be good. I'm going to take the crit chance. I'm going to take... Well, I might take Hero Slayer. That's a good one too. Yeah, we'll do crit chance, we'll do condemned, and we'll do taunted. And I need to go into my arsenal and break some stuff. Doesn't really matter what. Anything that's tier 1 or 2 can probably be thrown out. Yeah, I'll just leave Taunting Cosmos for now, that's fine. Okay, that'll be a much better weapon for my leader once it's done. Now, where does my capital need to expand to? Or what does it need to expand to, more accurately? Any extra farms I get a lot more mileage out of them, so it could help with growth quite a bit. So I might just pick that up for now. A few extra farms. Yeah, there's also some stuff I can build that have adjacency bonuses for farms that I probably want. Still gonna keep pushing forward with the army handler or army leader buffs on all my heroes. Hold off on more spells for now. Once the wizard tower upgrade is done, the next wizard tower... I was really confused looking at this frog. He's got like a bear hat. We got quite a few more heroes in the last few turns that had gear that's probably worth looking at. Crossbow with 10% critical hit chance and afflictor.
I'm just gonna dismantle all my items to give Richard a really powerful gun.
Yeah, it's probably worth doing. That's kind of what I'm sort of in the process of doing as well. I've just got a ton of heroes in my crypt right now. I'm leaving them there for the moment, but I need to remember that they're there in case I need a little bit of money on short notice. Or
yeah, I just sold a bunch of mine to get some money.
I probably need to check to make sure all my heroes actually have that I'm not selling. Yeah, like this guy could wear that. I had a helmet that I could have given him that I just sold because I'm not paying attention to everyone's items. Oh well. Get more later. Okay, Deep Lair is... Nah, I kind of want that city to just focus on growth for now. I do want to get this other tree in its territory, but that might be a job for my main army. These shifting spires are normally pretty tough battles. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, they were able to reach that guy. Said they weren't going to. There's an infestation underground that I checked it like every way possible. I had a scout down there alone with the rest of my armies. Hold on, I just got something.
I'm getting invaded at my capital again. Maybe my ally will do something about it? Oh, they won't be able to. They're not strong enough for that. You know what? I will fix it later. I'm going to kill this derelict workshop while I'm down here. It's honestly not that scary. It's the wandering armies that are scarier. I'll take that food. Please. There we go. You were saying something and you just kind of trailed off. What were you saying?
Yeah, sorry, something happened. There was an army under in the void that I looked at their movement and looked at every way that they could move and saw that they couldn't reach my army or my scout that's with my army, but somehow they were able to still.
Which army got picked off?
They didn't get picked off, they just got attacked when I was hoping they wouldn't. Except there's
Oh,
not
I see.
really
You're
much
still
reason to
messing
be
around
down
in the
here.
void. Okay.
Well, I just dropped down here because it's right next to Heartfang. And I thought I'd drop down here and set up a site, but it doesn't look like there's anywhere I can set one up.
My animals are so big that they don't really fit on the screen anymore in the preview window. Oh, my mana is hurting right now, though. I need to start watching how much I spend. Let's see, this should be safe. I would really like to do this in auto. I don't feel like manually fighting another Severing Golem. You know what, I'll take that. That's a fine result. And then I just need to hit the workshop and we can have this stupid little side bit done.
Huh?
And I can if I split my armies up. I just need to keep the best units in the fight. Oh wait, no, they can't reach anyway. Dang it, I just know they're gonna respawn more crap on the next turn. There's a Balor right there. I'm gonna have to check to see if I can Eldritch dominate him. Although I think it might be only your leader's stack that can do that. Oh good, I just got Mind's Grant 10 mana. That's pretty big right now. Let's see, which tile do I want? I might put an outpost on that one for now, since eventually I'm going to connect the city with these tiles. So if I can get up there and found an outpost, that'll give my units a place to heal, and then I can go after this Shifting Spire. Ugh, there's Umbral Infestation up here, looks like. Gross. Alright. Alright, that'll be a decent enough spot. I've almost looped all the way around up to the north. I'm like behind where White's old capital was at this point. This guy's gonna need to just bunker in Emerald Grove for a minute. I would like another farm here if I can get it. Okay, this city grew again. I'm not gonna make this deep layer grew again. I'm not gonna make the same dumb mistake I did last time of not getting a good tile. Mana is tight right now. I think I want a little bit more, so I'm gonna take a conduit here. Kind of need more farms too, but I kind of need everything in this city. For now, we'll just focus on production and food, like the basics. Actually, this might be good. For adjacent province with grassland or fungal fields. That would be a great spot. That's what, 6 adjacencies right there? Oh, to remember that. What do we got here?
Brigand's Refuge. I brought the dragons in to just try to get them some quick experience, even though the rest of my units aren't really that great, and both my dragons have died in the auto.
Yeah, honestly, the young golden dragons are very glassy.
Yeah.
Or the young of any dragon. Mira doesn't have any, like, crazy abilities that I can see, so...
They've got 2 heroes, but they're both just level 1.
It does look like these things have ceaseless cacophony. They're the insectoids. So any melee units that get close to them are going to have a fumble chance.
Yep.
That's a really powerful ability. I hadn't really considered it before, but that's really strong. Because it just... Basically, it makes all melee units have a 15% chance to fumble against your units. Is your hero seriously called Sir Meowverton?
Don't worry about it.
Oh gosh.
I really want to get just those knights to charge in. So, move you back again. Where's his range? Right there.
If you hit him in a spell to do some damage, sometimes that can prompt a charge.
And that's what I'm gonna do. Come on. There you go.
Oh, they walked over their own trap.
Yep.
Now they're bleeding. That was not a wise decision. Ooh, I think your cannon can get a double hit here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ouch.
More damage. Probably not the best use of my mana, but I have extra, so who cares?
Yeah, I don't right now.
In fact, they could probably go kill him, and it doesn't look like much could reach him. They do... The Bannerman does holy damage. The young golden dragon should be good against spirit. Yep.
The one thing they might do is if the Bannerman and the Defender kind of split, the charge unit could run through them. I'm not sure how close it would get if it did, but he could do a substantial amount of damage.
1, 2, 3. He can run 4, it looks like. 2, 3. He won't reach.
Okay, yeah. He should be good then. I don't think those caltraps hurt your dragons, because your dragons are technically a flying unit, even though it looks like they're standing on the ground when they're not moving.
Yeah, they shouldn't hurt him. How far can you move? Okay, so I can put you there safely.
it should be pretty easy pickings here. For the rest of the battle, really.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta watch out to not let that charge attack hero get a flank on a dragon.
Yeah.
Honestly, just one, they'd be fine. It's just mostly if there's any grouping of units, the young dragons go down a lot quicker than you'd think they would for a tier 3. So much for that guy. Nice. Well, this was a lot easier to deal with, just 2 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
You don't get to reach my people this turn.
Yeah, I guess that's all you really needed there. Out of range of the... Oh, wait. Never mind. You can do the ground fire. Yeah. Alt fire, ground fire, or whatever it's called. Oh, your hero's also got that restoration, so even if something did go wrong, you'd be able to pick them back up.
Adjacent enemies sustain damage, okay.
Well, this is not where a charge unit wants to be. That's a lot better than losing both of your dragons, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think there was any reason to lose them.
No. Alright, back to deep layer. What were we doing here? Yeah, I wanted to do a bountiful field somewhere. I think that's probably the spot right there. Let's do it. This is annoying up here, and my allies aren't going to be able to do anything about it. Alright. I have to cross my fingers and hope that a derelict workshop doesn't spawn an army at the worst possible time. So you know what that means.
Oh well.
I don't know. I just killed their wandering army on the last turn, so we'll see if we'll see. Oh, I see the borders of one of the actual Eldritch cities that's uncomfortably close to Magnaford. My leader's army's in the area, so I could probably deal with it, but I would really like to get them back down to deal with the AI opponents. Yeah, maybe I'll be alright down here for now. They're really, honestly, the AI on the southwestern side of the map have really not been that active. I think they're tangled up in all these infestations. Like, Green sent one army kind of close to us at one point and then backed off.
Yeah.
Although I'm about to kill one of the infestations between us, so that might change. But that's only because they poked me first. Where's your stuff at right now? I'm done with my turn, so I was going to come watch what you're doing.
It's kind of all over right now. I'm leveling up a hero and doing stuff that doesn't actually show up.
Oh, okay. At this point, I can zoom out and take a broader view of the world map. This is kind of what we're dealing with right now. I got my three main cities here. Hopefully, eventually going to have this one too. Good. Yeah, this right here, that is all an umbral dwelling. And yellow is just tangled up in it right now. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna vow to destroy these guys. That's more good alignment. I'm now at a point where I think I can get my alignment to very good by releasing the heroes in my prison. So I'm gonna do that.
Just got my item forge.
It should be 90. There we go. I am at pure good alignment now. It'll give me some more bonuses to Imperium income, to gold income. Let's see. Let's double check what I actually get out of that. Yeah, gold and Imperium for every city per level of good alignment. Actually, not Imperium per city. I think that's global. Let's check that again.
I'm wondering if I need to run up
global.
And take down those two pirate coves up north.
The ones that are way up north, like of me?
No.
Oh.
There are two that are just to the east of Grothheim.
Maybe. It depends on what you want to do with Grothheim. They might just harass Grothheim if you leave him as a vassal, but I'm not 100% sure. To me, in this game, the behavior of infestations can be kind of erratic.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I need everyone to heal up for one turn, and then I'm going to try to get a good army to go into the Shifting Spire. That's going to be a tough battle.
Oh, there's something else I needed to deal with up there anyway, so I think I'm just going to...
Ooh, that's a banner.
March off that way.
That's a banner. I want to pick that up. I want to pick that up on all my heroes. And probably the two spiders, even though honestly they probably don't need to level that badly, but definitely the heroes. Let me sort this out here. For now, I'll leave the spiders in, but we'll see. Okay, Gaia can go in. Other hero goes in. Then maybe I take the Phoenix? Just to get that to closer to legendary rank? Yeah, sure. Nice. 3 heroes leveled up with that. Now, where was everybody? I think Gaia was down here. Although I'm going to need to reorganize these armies on the next turn anyway. But that's how they were. Okay, Gaia can get another... Let's see, what do I want for her second mage upgrade? Because I can't get Magecraft 2 without picking something else first. Probably Channel Power, actually. In case I need to do extra damage at some point. Lightning Evocation is pretty good for sundering resistance. But I think most of her basic Eldritch attacks are going to be preferable. We'll do Channel Power. Actually, you know what? In retrospect, no. Cancel that. I am going to take Lightning Evoker on her because it gives her a different damage channel than the orb that I'm currently making for her. It'll give her some other elemental damage option, and lightning covers a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that are weak to it. So I'm okay with that. Plus it's a chain attack. That can always be handy. Oh, I got those Boots of Freedom. I don't really need those on her, though. I'll give them to her. We just need to remember she has those. Because I might have a hero later that's on foot that could benefit from them more. That infestation did not spawn an extra army. I'm quite thankful for that. Do another forest warden. There's forests all over the place. Alright, guys. Really need to break this thing. I have a quest right there, too. I should grab that while I'm down here. Oh, I'm probably going to lose the wyvern. But I'm not sure if I care enough to keep it. Oh, wow, it survived. I don't know how it survived. Oh, I just found a really good crown for my leader. Magic attacks ignore up to 3 status resistance.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's going on them. Nice. Just makes mind control all that much easier. And I just got something else that lets me bypass some amount of mind control. On the off chance that I can trigger... You know what? I'll wait. I think I need the Eldritch leader to get the Balor, to mind control the Balor. So I might wait until she's back down here, because she's got to come clear that tree anyway. Jeez, there are 2 Balors in there. Yeah, I don't want to fight that. Yeah, go here. Take care of this. I don't know how I'm not losing it. Oh, it's because of the... I think it's because of my enchantment that's giving my units with Evolve slip away. Ooh, I could get a big bunch of mana. Yeah. I'll take all that mana right now. I need that.
You can't have it.
Oh, I definitely can. Super growth is done. Okay, now I need to head back up to the capital and kill the next thing that's trying to attack me. Now might be a road building time, but I also kind of don't want to build roads in this area because the enemies might use them. So I'm probably not going to be down here very often, so we'll hold off on that. Hopefully everyone can make it in friendly territory on the next turn. Or at least most of these people. There's so much infestation, I can't actually tell when I'm in or out of it. I think I'm in it right now. Yeah, now I'm out of it. Alright, Deep Lair got the Bountiful Fields up. That's going to help a lot with growth. The Storm Megalith is also a good choice to get up if I can. Dang, that's a good spot for it, but I kind of want the farm on the river there. That's also a great spot for it, but I kind of need the gold mine. That's a good spot, and that's not really taken up by anything else. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll help with mana problems. Get a lot of these specialty buildings constructed. The ones that I have access to are very good for getting mana, which I'm going to burn through very fast once I have summon Greater Animal. I need Imperium so badly. Okay, I gotta save up. There's the one that also gives me mana for every resource node in my domain. I need that. Let's see, does this guy have anything good? He's got a helmet that grants 5 HP, and he has a ring that grants status resistance. That's enough for me, because I think I have a couple heroes that could benefit from both of those things. Sure. You can have a Rod of Spiders. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Alright. For some reason... Yeah, my external hard drive that I record to just acted like it reconnected. Okay, we are back and everything is fine. The drive that reconnected is not the one that I am actively recording to, so all is well. If that happened during the export process, though, it would have probably goofed that up. Alright. One of my free cities is totally integrated, so I can reassign that Whispering Stone elsewhere. Give it to this tributary to start getting them
Uh-oh.
leveled up.
It just went out of sync.
Uh-oh. Let's see if you can rejoin.
Come on, reload. I'm at a... Okay, it reloaded. Whew.
Anytime that happens now, I'm paranoid because of that one really bad crash bug. But that one normally crashes you to desktop. It's not just like a normal out of sync.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if that one triggers, the game's over. All right.
That's probably a good idea. Anytime you leave the game at all and then come back, I should probably just leave also.
Probably. I don't know. It's finicky. This would not be as much of a problem if we could just host our own games.
What? You can't do that.
We've been doing that since the 1990s.
That's impossible. Well, that's the problem is we don't have the 90s technology anymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes sense. What is this? Is this worth 2 thralls to give allegiance? I don't think I want to humiliate my vassal for Imperium. Actually, no, because it's an evil character action. It'll knock my alignment down. Otherwise, I probably would have. Yeah, I'll just take the money. I don't care that much about their allegiance. They work for me regardless of whether they like it or not. Alright. Now I get to attack a shifting spire. Oh boy. Then I think I'm going to leave these armies up here to deal with the Umbral crap, because I just need to get rid of it. In fact, I probably need to get items that give Umbral Malady immunity from leaders for hero armies. That's another thing I should work on, because there's a lot of Umbral stuff that needs to be taken care of. Ooh. It just occurred to me, if I wait one more turn, my leader gets their more powerful item. I think I'm going to spend this turn with my leader's army and hit this stack of wolves. Try to clear it. I won't really get much of anything from it, but I might get lucky and get to enthrall one of those tier 4 wolves. That would be pretty nice. And we'll try it. Whoops. Oh, never. Now I think I've messed it up. I didn't bring one of my armies in with it.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, if it was going to do it, I messed it up. So, well, auto combat it is. Just hope the little spiders don't die. Nope, we're good. If nothing else, it's XP. Alright, now we'll let everyone heal, and on the next turn we'll go after the Shifting Spire. That's when I'll be able to annex it anyway, so waiting one more turn doesn't really hurt that much. Okay, production of units is coming along well here in my capital. Gonna add more, because I have plenty of gold right now. Hold off on casting more spells until I have summoned Greater Animal, and then I'll just spam it like crazy. Alright, we got a couple units slowing down the group here. I kind of want to get these guys in for healing, so... There we go. Oh, I should have left the spider with him, because he's giving it XP. Being away for one turn won't hurt. Probably more important to get everyone healing.
Do you know, Bob, can you expand city borders through an umbral gate?
I Oh, through an Umbral Gate, I'm not sure. Through caves, human players can. I don't think AI can, unless... Well, I don't think they're supposed to be able to, because I thought I read that in the patch notes, but I swear I've still seen them do it anyway. Through an Umbral Gate, though, I'm not sure. I honestly don't think I've ever tried. Yeah, let's just upgrade the Wizard Tower. I should be able to summon nymphs, I just need the Wizard Tower upgrade for them, so yeah, I think getting Wizard Tower level 2 is now's a good time for that.
Okay, the Age of Wonders 4 wiki says no city can expand their borders through there.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me.
I didn't think so, but there's an Umbral Gate right next to Heartfang that has a whole bunch of good stuff in it, but it has nowhere to put uh, an outpost at down there. Like there's a Rainbow Clover, there's Monolith, Chitinous Growth,
Where's it
and a
at?
Soothing Shrine. Right next to Sunny Window. It used to be Heartfang.
Oh, and what direction in relation to it?
The
Oh,
Umbral Gate
you're talking about the
directly.
Umbral Gate that... Okay, hang on. Because you were just down there exploring. Yeah, there is a lot of nice stuff down there. No, I don't think you can... That makes sense now that I think about it. Because it would be kind of too powerful if you could just reach your city's borders down in there and get all the good stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you need to actually go down there and clear the Umbral spawner things.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, they're not going to make it that easy on you. You've already got some stuff in the Umbral area, I think, in this game. I
Yeah.
haven't gotten anything down there yet.
I've got one thing down there. There's another one I could go explore, but it's kind of out of the way.
Alright, I need you guys to catch up.
Oh, that could be powerful. Since I can get young dragons through the through the Rally of Lieges, I could get the exemplar, what's it called? The tree thing underneath. Empire Development. Which would give them +2 ranks when I recruit them.
That would be nice.
There.
Let's see, if I got a spring fairy in there, I probably want... Oh no, I got a different one in the other army, so that's fine. He's a range attacker. Yeah, I actually like that army's balance pretty well. Maybe it could use another animal, but... I guess I'll give them that wyvern since it can technically evolve.
Holy cow.
What's up?
Pirate Cove has 4 armies sitting around it.
They're not messing around. Alright, that army's pretty much full up, so... I just gotta get over there to that group and... take care of those gold golems, which will be fun, I'm sure. I just have that crocodile sit in the walls for now. Is this the beginning of your battles with the Pirate Cove?
No, this is clearing out next to my city down south.
Okay.
I shoot over that? think I can.
Did you say you do or you don't think you can shoot over those rocks?
I'm not sure. I can test it with him. Maybe I can test it with him.
I don't know, I think you have to have something you can target. Oh. Although, in theory, you could attack ground.
Yeah, it won't let me target anything.
They look like they would be too tall. Planetfall's UI was a little better in terms of like highlighting objects that provide cover and clearly telling you whether you could fire over them or not, like whether it was short or tall cover. Without Zealot's not having a good day.
Yeah. He's been around since the very beginning. I don't really care if something happens to him. Maybe that makes me a bad leader. But...
You're one of your most devoted zealots.
Could protect Zealot, I guess.
I just
No,
realized.
wait, I can't get him up there.
Just realized the dire penguins are one of the only units in the game with a unique swimming animation that differs from their land walking. Still have nightmares about those freaking things from an old Age of Wonders game. There were just too many. There was one I played with Dan and Jake on Age of Wonders 3 where in between rounds on like one turn, I think I had 12 separate battles with dire penguins or something absurd like that. Because there was an event where they were just swarming everything.
So close.
Mm-hmm. Got a spell that could finish it off?
I've already used the spell to designate target on him.
Okay. And he's probably going to use Pull of the Deep on something there.
Yeah, probably. That only has a 1. Oh, it can reach up to 4. I did not realize that.
I didn't either, actually.
I thought it was only right next to him.
I mean, it would make more sense if he's trying to drag something under the water, but
So it has to be a damaged unit, I guess.
well, it has higher chance of working on a damaged unit. But I think if it fails, it just does a flat 40 physical damage.
Well, it's telling me target cannot be affected to anything with full health.
Oh, okay. Well, honestly, it didn't do much. Somehow all your units live to fight. For now. Down he goes.
I'd like to get my mercenary that's really weak out of there.
Well, can you use another mercenary to push the penguin off of him?
No, the pushing doesn't work in water like that. I don't
Oh,
think.
okay.
I just tried it and it didn't work on something else.
Did it not work on the Kraken?
Yeah, he didn't take the place of the Kraken.
I think the Kraken counts as a large target. You might not be able to force those. Because my elephant also has a similar ability when it charges stuff, and it didn't work on the Severing Golem, even on land.
Let's see. Let's try it. Okay.
Yeah. Your hero can revive a unit, but I don't think that works in the water.
It doesn't. And he's already used it now.
Okay.
I would like to clear this wyvern down here.
Your loyal zealot lives to fight another day, despite the fact that you don't care about his well-being at all. Although he is poisoned.
Yeah. He's not quite out of the woods yet.
He's...
He'll probably be okay.
Yeah, I think he'll take 8 damage and survive on 2 health. That guy deserves a spot on your council when the war is over. Again, all your units just barely hanging in there.
Oh, that guy had slip away.
Yep.
I was like, why isn't this happening?
There you go. So where's this pirate cove that's got all the stuff around it you were talking about? Is it the...
It
Oh,
is
never mind. I see it.
right there.
Yeah. Jeez. Any ghost ships? Those are normally really nasty. No ghost ships, at least. This is like normal living pirates.
Yeah.
It's the undead pirate coves are the really dangerous ones. Those ghost ships
I
are
wish I would have left my
awful.
guys a little bit more movement so I could get back on the land. I'd really rather fight that on land.
My leader got my new item. Alright. Taunting Cosmos. Equip that. Now, let's look at the difference here. Cosmic Spike does 777 and Cosmic View at 888. So 21, 24. This does 31 and 36. That is substantially better. It is all spirit damage now, but that's why I've got Lightning Evocation as a secondary option. So another thing you can add to these Eldritch leaders if you want other damage options is just making wands for them with different elemental damage, which I might end up doing. Although for now, I think I want... One of these heroes had an Umbral Malady immunity item. I think it was her. Yeah, I need more of those. Anything that gives Umbral Malady immunity. Honestly, I need one on my leader too, because she doesn't provide it for the whole army, it's just her. So I think I'm going to make a couple of those, actually. That way I have them ready when I need them. If I can find my capital amidst all the vassals that are scattered everywhere. Oh wait, I don't need to find my capital. Oh wait, but the Umbral Malady immunity I think is a special... I think you have to have a special resource to get that. I think you might need Void Stones. Or whatever the special one you get in the... Yeah. Dang it. Yep, I'm gonna need Void Stones to do that. What are these? Greaves? It must just be the artwork for it. For a second it looked like you would be able to put those on an Eldritch person, but I guess they don't have feet at all, so... I think it's time for a upgraded orb for one of my leaders. This I want to inflict wet. Inflict distracted, inflict wet. Maybe frenzy. Frenzy is normally really good. So, do you know if attacks that have an AoE component, for example, if I did an area damage magic orb, and it says base attacks deal 40% less damage, but 30% of the damage is dealt to all enemy units connected to the target, would that also spread status effects? Like wet, condemned, distracted?
I don't know.
I feel like somebody in my audience probably does. My thinking is put area damage cascade onto an item. I guess you could only pair it with one other thing, though, to which I would probably do distracted. What's condemn do again? 90% chance. That's just status resistance. Disruption. Okay. I think I'm going to do condemn, distracted, wet, and something else that only is one. Hero Slayer is unfortunately 2. We'll do maybe Taunted. Yeah, we'll do Taunted. That could force an enemy to do something dumb on their turn. Oh wait, no, there's just a 10% crit chance bonus here. I'll take that. Alright, we should be able to make pretty good magic orbs here. So we'll do, yeah, Condemned. I think Condemned is always good because it makes things like Distracted more likely to work. And then I can go to my items and just break down a bunch of stuff. Probably focusing more on the tier 1s. I call these mounts that I have that I don't need. There we go. Okay, that'll give me another item for those magic heroes that I've got. And now we're at a point where I need to go into the Shifting Spire, but I think this is where I would like to wrap this episode up because we got started late today and I haven't had lunch. I'm starving. So, are you at a good stopping point?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So I think we'll save this battle with the Shifting Spire until the next episode. I'll head in there with Gaia's fancy new relic and see how much damage we can do. But thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed that episode, and hope you're looking forward to the next one. Adam's got his own stuff going on over here with this pirate cove. He's trying to clear out the last of the infestations that could bother us in the back. But for the most part, seems like we got things under control in this northeast side of the map, aside from lingering infestations and maybe an umbral layer that I'm going to have to go deal with. So hopefully the enemies hold off for long enough for us to deal with that, but we'll see. Regardless, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and we will see you next week. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Roderick, and Sarah Feingold. Thanks so much, everybody.